New Zealand police had high praise for an innovative show on bullying in Auckland on Saturday, when the public dress rehearsal of the play iChoose caused this response.
I've been invited to many plays and concerts and whatever, and I have to congratulate you. This is the most meaningful play I've ever been in.
Sadly, cast members told me that none of the national mainstream media have shown any interest whatsoever in publicising this initiative.
Chopstick, slut, ching chong, all names and insults for different nationalities from Asia. Doesn't matter which one we get called, because apparently we all look the same. Even though Gandhi was Indian.
I was in the ring by the time I was 6 years old. I didn't want to, but I had to. It's either me or them. And that's just how it is.
I like that question from a teacher of how can you tell the difference between a healthy self-respect and arrogance?
It's really interesting, that question, because I've lived in Italy for a long time and other countries where you can go, I'm brilliant at this, and it's not arrogant at all. In the States as well, it's like that. Respect, self-respect is to do with your care for yourself and others.
You've got to respect yourself before you respect others.
And respect is a two-way thing, you know.
From the age of about 7, I had coaches telling me, you're not good enough, you should just give up.
New Zealand culture is so different in that we put ourselves down constantly.
And I would wake up thinking, you know what, I am terrible. I'm not good enough. And it wasn't really until the end of last year, when my friend committed suicide, that I actually started realising if I didn't change what was in my head, I was going down that same path.
Do you realise that New Zealand has one of the highest rates of youth suicide in the world?
Although there's a strong reluctance to report on youth suicide, it's no secret that the statistics in New Zealand are disturbing.
If you're putting yourself down, you're going to put others down, and that's going to that cycle.
Your texts, your Facebook messages, your emails, why don't you just say it to my face?
So if you can replace those messages inside your head, you can start to do that naturally with others, and that cycle goes that way.
And I just say, I am awesome, to myself. And I mean, the cast have heard it. I walk around everywhere just going, yeah, I'm awesome, I'm amazing, you know, whatever. And people do laugh at it, and I laugh at myself, but it makes me feel really good, and I have like a much more positive energy.
We would love to take this show further, because we've got funding for 10 schools, and that's it. But we would love to take it around Auckland and actually up north when there's much bigger problems and higher suicide rates, and take it to a wider audience, basically, is what we would really love to do.
After this video shocked the country in 2011, John Key stated his intention to hold a national conversation about bullying. But none ever took place. And with only 1 week of funding and little press interest, such promises look increasingly empty. These kids are on message, but without a commitment to support or even report on such initiatives, New Zealand's multicultural youth, with its troubling statistics, will not get an opportunity to hear it.